Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not? Went to cinema, and as you already know, I already said this, I'm planning to the latest Jurassic World. So I saw it. I saw it with my mate. Why not? So what happened? It was a Friday. I wasn't in work on that day. I had a day off. And I figured, what the hell? Let's go and see it and do a review on it. So, like I say, my mate booked online and I went with my best mate and it was a fun experience. Fun experience. Watched a few trailers and so on. Didn't get any popped on. I did get Coke. The reason I didn't get popped on, Chandy and all that, I had a big breakfast before I met him. And we watched it, like I say, Friday, I think about 2 o'clock, about 5ish. And it was a fun experience. It was a complete and utter fun experience. You hear something lapping? Yep, it's my noisy little dog. Don't you love it? But moving on, if you hear woof, 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 it's my dog. Hopefully you can hear me talk. So, like I said, we sat down, we got our seats, had a Coke, watched the film. And the film started, and like I say, this was like a different take of the films before that. And yes, because I'm going to talk about Jurassic World Offensive, I'm going to talk about all my favourite monster films, whether it be Jaws for the anniversary, whether it be the other Jurassic Park films, even Jurassic World, all from back to back events there. And some of my favourite Steven Spielberg films. Why not? I'm on a roll. So, like I say, it started and it was a total different take on what you've seen on Jurassic World before. It starts off, you've got these people, they're working in a lab with dinosaurs, but the dynamite look different because people are now getting bored of dinosaurs. That I could buy into. If this was a real thing, let's say we had dinosaurs and we bought them back, eventually they want to get them different and people can look at different things. I felt it would have been a bit more of a cheats and feats if we went that round, but I could buy into that with Jeed. So what happens is you've got one guy. There's a lot of the advertisement, and they must have got the rights to this. I'm going to say it. Snigger bar. We all know it. There's a lot of this in the film. There's so snigger more times than soft mick. That's me wondering, did they get the rights to sell their band because the guy's having a snigger bar, right? And his mate's coming along and he drops the wrapper off the Snigger bar. I thought the death scene was a bit laughable because the Snigger bar's blown in the wind and it goes in a fan of this electric door and it fucks it up. One big duck of dinosaur breaks out, everyone's running, the guy who's eating the Snigger bar gets locked in. His mate leaves him because he knows if she opens the door, she's going to get killed, and he gets eaten up by the dinosaur. Death by Snigger bar. You got the idea, I think, like it's a couple of days later, and now people are having dinosaurs in the street, obviously vegetarian ones, there's one dying, and one of the businesses is shutting down, no one's into dinosaurs no more, it's like a library, a museum, and his army want the scientist who basically is doing this to go there because he knows he's out of business, he's out of this. He agrees to it. He's hesitant at first, but he agrees to it. And it just becomes, like most of the Jurassic Parks or Jurassic World, whatever you want to call it, it becomes an adventure film. The rest of the film becomes an adventure film with two sides to it, and I'll get to that. So they're on the ship, they're saying they get these dinosaurs, they want blood, because I think it's got like the trauma of cancer and other blood diseases. So they want the trauma from these dinosaur blood. So I like that. I like that. I think it was a good little touch there. And you've got this family. Now, at first, the father doesn't like the daughter's boyfriend. He just comes across a bit of a dick. But as the film goes on, you do see a bit of a likability of him. Love that word. And they get standing. They've got this big ducker thing, which I'm assuming was the thing that was imitating the shark originally, a big dinosaur. There's some CGI like most of the modern films, but I feel there's a little bit of practical mixed in. I like that. So it knocks the boat over and the family manage to get stranded. You've got one guy, you've got ideas a bit of a dick, and so on. And they always did the iron. They got to rescue the family because they've got an SOS tour, and they pick the family up, and they go into the iron. The guy, I think, is a bit of a dick. He gets killed. You've got one who's the boss, who's the biggest dick of all. You've got this other woman, she gets killed. So there's a few good deaths. It's not as good as most of the deaths, like, let's say, Jurassic World. No, Jurassic World, sorry. The Lost World. Remember that one? The second Jurassic Park film, one I reviewed. It's not as gruesome as that, like Jurassic fucking Park, The Lost World, or Jurassic Park, but there's a few good kills in it. And I've got to admit, they do actually use a real jungle in this. I got the feel it's not a set jungle. The jungle really looks good. It's down in dirt. There's some good footage of the jungle and the iron. It doesn't show it being topical and over exaggerated. I do actually like the way they make it look dark and dirty. I like the fact that the family gets stranded halfway in this boat, and dies the boss is a dick. He's dick. Because he leaves the dirt. But she gets saved by the boyfriend, just so he does have likability. There's a good bit of it on the boat, and they're getting chased by this big duck off Tyrannosaurus, and you think it's going to kill the deer. Happy to say, it doesn't go that route off, thank goodness. So there's a few spoilers there for people who've never seen it there. Be warned. So halfway through it, like I said, there's a few good deaths, there's a few good new dinosaurs. You got the ones that go, them cheapy ones, what were the pack hunters. They're back in the film, which is pretty good to see. Like I say, it's a fun ride. I felt this was a fun ride. I never got bored of this. I never got bored of it. I know there's a lot of mixed views at the moment. Some people hate the film. Some people love the film. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time waster. Me and my mate had fun watching it. I said, I like the scene in it where this one guy is going down this walk and they go down this thing that looks like a tomb. Feels a bit like an Indiana Jones or fucking King Solomon's Mind. Remember them big bird things that fly around and attack you? It's a dinosaur. One of them's fired. It's trying to get this guy. Spoilers, it gets him and kills him. So you've been warned if you've not seen the film yet. Like I say, it's a down, dirty, expensive feel. And it's professing there's no actors from Jurassic Park. There's no making a return like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, The Lost World. They're all different actors. All different actors. So the one dies the dickhead. He gets the best death of all. He gets killed by one of these new dinosaurs. And I say it's a mix between a Tyrannosaurus and a monster, and it kills this guy. Arms and legs get ripped to pieces, so it doesn't fuck around on that one. So I don't know that idea. You got the idea they was trying to make mutant dinosaurs different. I like the fact that the guys getting blood off the dinosaurs. It's going to be like a cure for some illness. I like them little touches. It was a little bit different than what you've seen in any of the other Jurassic Park films. And it's like I said, it's a down and dirty, expensive film. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It felt like an old school sort of film I love. It was I'd say a good time waster. It was a good out of my time. And I like the way the jungle looked. It had an expensive feel to it. I like the way you got one fam there, it's standard. It's a survival and how to get out. They meet up with the army again. And like I say, you got this big dinosaur thing. I like the bit where they're going into this thing and it plays the music, night music, and they play it on this scene. And they do bring back the idea of them making these mutant dinosaurs. I just feel, even though I'm a little bit half and half there, because it's going to be dinosaurs, it's going to be a monster film, I felt this was put a bit more into that with different sort of mutant dinosaurs we've never seen before, just to do it this monster feel. I felt this was just throw a bit more on that into it. It's just how I feel. But I do like it. I like the fact you have this cute little dinosaur, which is a baby dinosaur, and the little daughter saying, "Can I cheap it?" Me and my mate were laughing at that bit. I'm thinking, can you cheap it? I don't think it's going to be a baby forever. Remember the dinosaurs with the long neck? There's a couple in it. And even I said, if they were going to mate, we'd have an Earth trait. These are big dock-off thinking dinosaurs here. But like I say, I like the way it's shot. I think it's beautifully shot. And what makes it different is you think the air doctor's going to save the day and they're going to fire off. Nope, the big Tyrannosaurus destroys the air doctor, kills the die. But they get saved, they get on a boat, a ship, if I remember right there. And I like that. I felt it was a different way of ending the film. They get out of Dodge. You get that G8 song again. I'm not going to do the rest. We know it from... Sad to say, though. Sad to say, that music, what we all remember in Jurassic Park, The Lost World, all the other ones, they don't play that music a lot. And it's the same, because I always loved that music. That's what made any of the films. You get it though at the end, which is like typical. But they don't play it a lot, that music we all remember in any of the Jurassic Parks to The Lost World. But I do think this one's a little bit of a step up from the other ones. I like the fact you get a lot more creatures, a lot more dinosaurs. To me, Jurassic, whether you want to call it Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World, or Jurassic whatever, it's not a Jurassic without them big duck off Tyrannorexes, and you do get one in this. There's a few good scenes in it. So it's a good one. If you ever want to see it in the cinema, the latest Jurassic World, I recommend it. And go on, I'll do it. 10-star rating. It's been a very enjoyable roller coaster, like I say. We could have saw it in 3D. They didn't have it in 3D. We could have saw it in all these different formats. But the one I saw, I enjoyed it. I wanted to be through it. I wanted a time waster. I wanted to film without sweating to death. That I could go out and have fun. And one thing, even though I'm sweating at the moment because we've got a very hot heat wave, they did have air conditioner in the pictures in the cinema, so I wasn't fucking melting. I actually enjoyed the experience. And like I say, I enjoyed it. Will I get it? Yeah, I'll get it. Go with my kid Edson. It's a good one. I would recommend it. I'd do it again. A 10-star rating from me. Be smart. Be safe. See you later.